I visited Great Lakes College of Toronto. I explored the campus, I spoke with the admissions, I reviewed their website, and here's everything you need to know before you apply for the college admission. In today's video, I'll walk you through everything you need to know, including the admissions requirements, tuition fee, available programs, student life, accommodation, university preparation, opportunities, and whether Great Lakes College Toronto is the right fit for you. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to get started if you're considering studying in Canada. Beyond academics, students have the opportunity to participate in leadership activities, cultural events, community engagement, student development programs, academic counseling, university preparation support, career guidance, networking with other students from multiple countries, and these experiences help students develop confidence, leadership skills, and even global in grade 12 or 11 and you're smart, you're ambitious, and somewhere in the back of your mind, you've been dreaming about studying abroad, then this particular video is for you because I'm going to walk you through how you can make this dream come true. Here's the thing nobody tells you. Getting into the Canadian university is not just about how good you are or how good your grades are back home. It's about getting to know the right pathway. And this is about also being in the right school with the right support and in the right way. So today, I'm going to show you exactly what to do so that you don't get lost in the process. I personally visited the Great Lakes College of Toronto, GLCT. I sat down with the admissions team. I walked their campus and in this video, I'm going to break down everything, their programs, their fees, how to apply, and where you will live, and most importantly, why hundreds of international students from all over countries, 40 countries, chose this school every year. So whether you're watching from Nigeria, Ghana, India, South Korea, or anywhere else in the world, stay with me because by the end of this video, you will know exactly what to do next. What is GLCT? Great Lakes College of Toronto. It is a certified private high school located right here in Toronto, Canada. They have been doing this since 1978, and that is over 45 years of experience helping students like you get into North American University. When I say experience, I know what I mean. With over 10,000 of their graduates, have been accepted into universities across Canada, in the United States as well, and also all over the world. Let me say that again. 10,000 graduates. So it is not just a small school. They're quietly sitting in the corner and they are making a huge track record. It's important to know that 99% of their graduating students go on to post secondary institutions. 89% receive offers from top universities in Canada, and 84% actually receive scholarships. And this is a huge achievement on their part. These are not marketing numbers, they are published results. If you can check it out on their website, that will be really awesome. Now, you might be wondering, is this school only for international students? But no, it's just that international students are the heart of GLCT. Right now, students from over 40 countries are studying there. That means on any given day, in any given class, you might be sitting next to someone from the Philippines, Nigeria, Vietnam, Saudi Arabia, or so any other countries. And it is one of the most genuinely multicultural learning environment you'll find anywhere in Toronto. It is actually 10 to 15 minutes on foot to the heart of Toronto. Their campus is located at the North High Park neighborhood, one of the most beautiful and safe residential area in Toronto. They are close to the subway lines, TTC bus routes, libraries, supermarkets, banks, and everything you need is actually within 10 to 15 minutes on foot. This is not a school in the middle of nowhere. This is Toronto. Toronto is one of the most livable cities in the entire world. It's ranked consistently in the top 5 globally for quality of life, and GLCT puts you right in the heart of it. There are offers 4 main programs, and depending on where you are in your education right now, at least one of this is going to be perfect for you. The first program we're going to be talking about is for grade 9 to 12. and university preparation program. This is where their flagship program comes in, and the one of the most you're watching will be the most interested in. Here is how it works. When you arrive at GLCT, you do not need to get handed a fixed timetable. No. Instead, you and your guardian counselor will sit down together and build a personalized course plan based on your goals, your strengths, and which university programs you're actually aiming for. So if you want to study engineering at University of Toronto, they will help you load up to the right math and science courses. If you want business at Ryerson University, now called Toronto Metropolitan University, they build your credits in that direction. You want medicine or even be a lawyer, is the same thing. Everything is tailored to your future program. The courses follow the official Ontario Ministry of Education curriculum, which means these are Canadian credits, credits that universities in Canada, in the US, and around the world recognize and accept. Key courses you can take include and will be put on the screen as well: English for You, which is English university level, calculus, vector, biology, chemistry, physics. They are the real Ontario high school credits, not certificates, not diplomas from a private body. They're official Ontario credits. For the second program is the Fast Track University Preparation. Now, some of you are watching this and thinking, am I already in grade 12? Well, I do not have years to spend and I need to get into university fast. That is no problem. GLCT actually has you covered. Their Fast Track University program is designed exactly for students like you who need to complete their Ontario credit quickly. GLCT is one of the very few private high schools in Ontario offering 5 intake periods per year. They have September, November, January, April, and June. These 5 intakes means no matter when you finish when you get your visa and no matter when you arrive in Canada, there is an entry point waiting for you. So you do not have to sit and wait an entire year because you missed one of their intakes. That flexibility is genuinely rare and genuinely valuable. The third program is English as a Second Language, ESL. Now, let's talk about something that a lot of students worry about, but not many people discuss openly, which is English proficiency. Maybe your English is not strong or it's strong, it's fantastic, you're ready. But maybe you're watching this thinking my English is okay, but academic English, essay writing in university and presentation skill is on a different level. Then GLCT ESL program has 5 levels. They have from beginner all the way to the advanced. It follows the Ontario Ministry of Education curriculum and it is taught by experienced certified teachers whose entire job is to get your English to the level where you can thrive and not just survive in a Canadian university. And here is something important. The ESL program is not a side program that gets ignored. It runs alongside your academic courses, so while you are building your English, you're also building your university credit at the same time. You're not losing time, you're actually maximizing it. The fourth program is language, study and summer camp tours. For your younger students or family who wants a shorter experience, GLCT runs language study and summer camp tours of 2 to 3 weeks. Since 1994, they have been welcoming students from around the world for these shorter, immersive programs. It is a fantastic way to experience Canada, experience the school, and see if it is the right fit before committing to a full program. Who is GLCT for? Let's talk about that. Now, let me be very direct to you about who the school is built for because not every school is right for every student. And I want to be honest with you. GLCT is for you if you're currently in a grade 10, grade 11, grade 12, or you have completed the equivalent in your home country. You want to study at a Canadian university or college and you need Ontario high school credits to qualify. Or your English needs to be strengthened before university. That is why they have the ESL program for you. Your English is already strong, then they have accelerated academic programs for you. If you also need flexibility, maybe your visa is delayed, your family situation changed, then GLCT 5 intake per year means you can still get started. You are in that kind of student who thrives with personal attention, small class sizes, and teachers who actually know your name. You're not lost in the crowd.
And here is something I want to say to parents watching this video alongside their children. One of the things that struck me most when I visited GLCT is how much they treat every student as an individual. The personalized education program is not a marketing slogan. It is real system where every student has a guardian counselor, a study plan, a support team around them. For a parent sending their child thousands of kilometers away, that level of care matters and gives you the peace of mind and assurance that you need. Let me go to the fees and costs. I know there is this is the section that you've all been waiting for to know how much it will cost you. Let's talk about the money then, honestly and clearly. Here is the complete fee breakdown for international students as at 2026 to 2027 academic year. You can write this down or you take a screenshot of this part of the video. The application fee is a one-time fee. It's non-refundable and it's just 200 Canadian. You pay this once you open your application and then that is roughly the equivalent of the starting process. It is not included in your tuition. The tuition fee, on the other hand, for international students from grade 9 to 11 is you have to pay it for full academic year with up to 10 courses, including your digital and your textbooks. And this is 23,000 Canadian. For grade 12, the tuition is 17,000 Canadian per annum for up to 7 courses. Again, this includes your digital and your textbooks. Now you also will need your residence and accommodation. Here is where it gets really, really trickish. GLCT decides to handle your accommodation. You do not have to figure out where in Toronto you're going to stay or rent a place of your own. They have the accommodation options. They have on-campus dormitory, on-site within the school building, and most convenient option, furnished rooms with refrigerators, free internet included. Monthly cost approximately is 1,600 Canadian per month. They also have the off-campus houses, which is also not far from their main campus. Managed houses close to the school and more independence while you're being under the school tutelage. Homestay is also available, living with a Canadian family, which is excellent for language immersion and integration. There is also a meal plan, Monday to Friday, approximately 1,200 per month, which covers your lunches, your dinners, and on weekends, you handle your own meal. But with Toronto food scene, that is honestly an adventure and not a hardship. Other costs to also consider is your residence deposit, 350 Canadian dollar paid when you book your room. There is an airport pickup option for 150 Canadian. GLCT will pick you up when you land. You do not have to figure out Toronto Pearson Airport alone. Health insurance is required for every international student. Standard and enhanced options are available. It covers your pre-existing condition under the enhanced plan. Documentation authentication, if needed, is also offered, which is 300 Canadian. Now, your total first year estimate, if we add all together for your grade 9 to 11 students, tuition and all that, is 22,000 plus residence, roughly 9,000 for 6 months. Plus your meal plan, plus your application fee and incidentals, you're looking approximately 33,000 to 38,000 for a full first year. All inclusive. That covers your school, your room, your meals, and your airport pickup. For grade 12, lower tuition, which is 17,000 total for first year, comes to approximately 22,000 to 30,000. Now, let me put it in a perspective. A single year of university tuition in Canada for international students averages 30,000 to 40,000, and that does not include residence or food. GLCT gives you an Ontario accredited pathway that positions you to enter that university with a strong grade, university level credits, and English fluency. The return on that investment is enormous. Now, in order to be able to make your payments, GLCT has partnered with Pay My Tuition and Convera. These are both trusted international payment platforms. You can pay from any bank in any country in your local currency at a better than bank exchange rates. No need to do a complex wire transfer. It is straightforward, it's secure, and internationally trusted. How to apply for your school. I'm going to walk you through this part, and I want you to pay very close attention because this is where your dream either moves forward or it's left in your draft folder for another year. So let's make it easy and move forward. The admission process is actually very manageable. And the first step is to submit your application. You go to the school website and click the apply button. Now, in the top right corner, you will fill out the online application form along with your form that you will submit. Then you also include your school transcript, your grade from your current school, a copy of your passport photo page, an English proficiency paper, and then you can click apply. Once you receive your offer letter, you pay your school fees and then you can now apply for your student visa. Then you take the next step. You book your arrival once your visa is ready and you will notify GLCT of your arrival dates. They will reserve your room and schedule an airport pickup. Once you land in Toronto Pearson International Airport, someone from GLCT will meet you and they will bring you straight to your new home. These 5 steps between where you are now, standing in Toronto, Canada, ready to start your future. When can you start? Well, that's one thing. One more thing about timing, and this is GLC biggest advantage. They have 5 intakes, like I said, September, November, January, April, and June. Most schools have one or two, but GLC offers 5. That means you're watching this video in October and thinking, I missed September. Well, you have another option of November coming up for the intake. So apply now and you could be in Toronto in a few weeks. Let us talk about their campus and student life. When you are in GLC, because choosing a school is not just about academic, you're going to be living there and you're going to be making friends there. And in Toronto, let me tell you, it is one of the most exciting cities for a young person to be with. The campus facilities is the North High Park area and is a prestigious and safe area, beautiful part of Toronto. On campus, real downtown of Toronto. They have the science lab for your biology, chemistry, and physics courses. And your dream room and art studio is also there because education is more than just textbooks. They have the gymnasium, their laundry room, free Wi Fi throughout the campus, and right next door is literally High Park, the largest park in Toronto. Imagine studying hard all week and then spending the weekend in a massive green park and with enough places to stroll and be comfortable and spend your leisure time. There's also community and support. Something I noticed immediately I arrived there. They are diverse, they're welcoming, and the students come from different countries. So when you're there, you feel at home. You know, GLCT has guardian counselors who are there right in the school just for your academic planning and also for your well being. They are just not collecting your tuition. They are invested in making you comfortable and to succeed. Remember, one of their students gets offer from reputable university, and that does not happen by accident. That happens because they spend enough time and they are genuine in making sure that they give you the right education for you to move forward. Toronto is your city, and you know, it is a beautiful place to be. It's one of the most multicultural city on earth. World-class food from every corner of the globe. It's vibrant. The neighborhood is nice. People are very friendly. It's like, you have other neighborhood facilities like Kensington Market, Little Italy, Chinatown, Little Portugal, Entertainment District, and so on and so forth. So studying in Toronto is just not an education, it's an experience that will shape you and help you become a better person. Why should you choose GLCT? Well, hmm, there are a lot of private schools in Toronto. So why GLCT? It's because it's not just a school. It is proven pathway established since 1978, over 10,000 graduates to show for it in top universities worldwide. 99% university placements, 5 flexible intakes per year, a personalized education model that treats you as an individual, not a number, a campus in one of the safest and most
So
beautiful
this
neighborhoods in Toronto,
is the
and a
garden
support system
area.
that follows
We
you
have the
from the
sea,
first day all the way to your
so
university
you can
application.
relax.
So, if you're in grade 11 or grade 12, sitting at home right now, wondering whether the dream of studying in Canada is actually possible, I am here to tell you that yes, and GLCT is one of the best that you can find. All right. If you have watched this to this point and you're serious about getting into the university, then you deserve to put in the action. Here's what I want you to do right now. Go to their website, which I'm putting right here in the link. Click apply now, download their brochure, fee schedule, and check out their admission page. Email them if you have any further questions or call 416-763-4121. Drop your questions in the comment below and I'll personally respond.
So, if this video has helped you understand Great Lakes College Toronto better, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, share with a student or a parent who is considering studying in Canada. I wish you success in your educational commitment and journey, and see you in my next video.